And
Woo!
you couldn't have waited for me. You
I'm
couldn't have
pumped.
waited for me.
I'm pumped.
I
You
am
had to
pumped.
mute the TV.
I am pumped. LSU wins a series against Kentucky. They also beat that weird ass coach in fucking Mangione, and things got heated. Things got a little heated.
We got some fucking fire back.
Yes, and I think hopefully this will lead us going into Southern where we put up 20 runs in the first 5 innings.
Yeah.
And then hopefully lead us into Tennessee. Hopefully Kaysen gets back to what the fuck he's supposed to be because he was not it this weekend. Luckily, William Schmidt carried the load. And then Sunday, Guidry didn't do too hot, but everyone else in the pen, thank you. Everyone else just that hit. Thank you. Seth Dardar got SEC Player of the Week
Sure did.
with hit 600, and I mean it was just
What was it, like 4 doubles, the 3-run homer?
He had a home run. He had like 6 RBIs. He had fucking four doubles or something like that.
Either 3 or 4 doubles.
His OPS on the weekend was like a fucking a 1.4 or some shit. Like it was insane. He did very, very good this weekend. Shout out to Seth Dardar, the Mandeville native. Your wife's from there, I think.
Not from there.
Not
but
from
they-
there.
they
Her
lived there.
parents live there.
Yeah.
It's going to be a fun one.
4 doubles, 5 RBIs, 4 runs scored, and a homer.
Yeah. Jay Johnson
Great
told the Kentucky pitching coach to fight him right here on the field. He said, "You just told me he has nothing to lose. Fuck it." Which Jay, if you're listening by any chance,
Dude.
you kind of not saying you have a lot to lose. I'm not saying that the AD would fucking fire you for fighting another coach on the field. I think the NCAA
It's-
might ban you.
It's the fact that he walked out there hollering and screaming, cussing his best friend and Nick Mingione out. These guys were best men for each other's wedding. Like, they're best friends.
That I did not know.
Yeah, they're best friends.
That I
And
did not know.
He's cussing him out. And John Eads with WFB has a great video of it. He posted it. It's fantastic. And, Jay's like, fuck that. Kids, get your parents' permission. But Jay's like, fuck that. He's been doing this shit all fucking weekend. And then he looks over, and whether he was talking to Mingione or the pitching coach, and he says, he does one of these to him. Let's go. Let's fucking go. I'm right here.
Yeah.
I got nothing to lose. Let's fucking go.
Nothing. Basically, Jay said there's nothing but air and opportunity between us.
Oh my god,
And,
bro.
and then he went, there goes all the air. All there's opportunity. Fucking do it.
Dude,
Jay knows. And look, I tried my best today. Today, the vacation book got passed around, and I tried my best to schedule off for fucking Hoover. And sure enough, I waited till my last pass, and it was already taken up. So, and all that I have to do is take off 2 days. Now, I am off that Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Not saying we'll make it there, but I'm also off that Monday, Tuesday, which will make it there for sure. Okay, but if we keep playing the way we are, if we talked about it, if we took this series,
yeah.
we're already 2 series down, okay, but if we take this series, Mississippi State beat the fuck out of Ole Miss this weekend, swept them.
Yeah.
I know we said we're going to talk about MLB first, and we will get there. I promise.
Sorry,
you.
we'll talk about that
we
second.
we have MLB news, but look for the next
about that
for the
second.
next 2 minutes. No. For the next 2 minutes, I'm gonna run through this real quick.
All right.
Mississippi State beat the fuck out of Ole Miss this weekend. Okay, we have Mississippi State. I think we go to Starkville before we go to Oxford, or the other way around. I think we go to Oxford first, then Starkville, and it's not back-to-back weekends. We get one in between, right? You have
Florida got swept. Did the sweeping.
Florida swept. Florida's gonna be tough. We played them last series of the season.
Florida swept number 4 Arkansas in Arkansas.
Mississippi State's gonna be tough. Florida's always tough, even though it is in Baton Rouge. South Carolina probably gonna win that fucking series, unless we sit there and we go, "Hey, it's fucking South Carolina. Maneri was the coach. Like, this should be easy," and then we let up a little bit, right? We need to find out how long Cooper Moore is gonna be out. That's gonna be.
I saw the report this week that said he's close to being back. I would expect him to be out this weekend, but be back the following weekend.
Yes, which we have. I think
It's April 9th, 10th, 11th.
I think we go 2. I think we go 2 away weekends back to back, and I want to say it's Tennessee then Ole Miss. I want to say it's that we need a fucking schedule in here.
We need to just put it on a board or something somewhere. I'll print us one out.
No, I think what I'm gonna do is maybe Wednesday when I'm off.
Fuck me, I guess.
No. I'm saying I can put it on a board Wednesday. You just got to remind me.
All right.
Just got to remind me, and we'll kind of. I can go through the whole schedule and just do, instead of doing like Ole Miss, Ole Miss, Ole Miss, I'll go Ole Miss, and then I'll put 2 out of
who we
3
got
or
after
1
that?
out of 3 or whatever.
We
it
got
may be.
Tennessee, then at Ole Miss.
Yeah.
So at Tennessee, at Ole Miss.
Yep, and then we're home for a series
Home
against
versus A&M.
A&M, and then we go to Oxford,
Yep. No.
or no,
to
to Starkville.
Yep.
All right, and then we have South Carolina at home, and then
Yep.
we have Florida at home.
Georgia at home.
Georgia,
Then, no,
Georgia in
at
Athens.
Georgia, then Florida at
We
home.
don't play Alabama this year.
No.
We
We don't play Alabama or Arkansas
or Auburn
or Texas.
or that's 4, or Missouri, which that'd be hopefully an easy dub.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look, here's the way it sits right now. I mean, look, you're 4-5 in the SEC. You got your first win, which is a big win. Okay, you needed this. You took a team at home in Kentucky.
You took a 20-4 team
wait,
coming
are we
into the
talking
weekend.
LSU, or are we gonna go MLB first before we get into the weekend?
No, we're just kind of. It's like a brief before we really dive in.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Brief. We go
'Cause I don't
MLB, then dive in.
Okay.
Yeah. So look, we took a 20-4 Kentucky team.
Number 19.
Yeah. And we're not in the rankings, which
Shouldn't be.
We shouldn't be. I agree. Just the fact that Jay Johnson almost got in a fight makes me fucking hype.
Dude, it
But-
makes me pumped up that the fact that we got fired. Like, we got
Not only do the players have fire now, the coaches. Like we've seen Jay.
Yeski came out in game 2 and almost got tossed. He had to be held back. Like,
Well,
I read a report when Jay was going at Mangione or the pitching
it
coach
was the pitching
yesterday.
coach. It was Kentucky pitching
Whichever
coach.
one it was, Zach York was coming out the dugout and had to be held back by teammates.
All right.
How true that is, I don't know. But
No. I'm assuming it's true, but let me ask you this: you're in Kentucky's dugout, and you see 6'1", 300 pounds coming at you.
What you gonna do?
I mean,
Hey, it's over. It's over. We're good.
yeah.
Sorry.
Hey, look. You want some? I got some jewelry. You want some jewelry? I got money. Maybe my parents have money.
I'm just glad to see some fire back, dude. And look, I forget who was at the game.
Zach York wanted some moonshine. That's what he wanted.
Yeah.
He wanted some good
Some
old
Kentucky
Kentucky moonshine.
moonshine. Yep.
That's exactly what he wanted.
I can't remember who was at the game, but they kept posting videos of Jay. And it was like, dude, every pitch that when we were on defense, so in case anybody don't know what that means, when we were pitching,
Yeah.
every pitch he was screaming at the pitcher. Like the intensity was there. You knew you had to win this weekend. Like we talked about this. You had to win this weekend.
Yes.
And we'll dive into the whole weekend, but
Yeah, I can't
I
wait
think
to
that's a
read
good
you
little
some fucking text that I got that I want to just shove in their face. I literally almost texted the person back and on Sunday because they were talking shit on Sunday because obviously
Yeah.
we're down fucking 7-0, right? Like you're down 7-0 early in a must-win ball game, and you're like, you know what, I might turn this off.
yeah.
Right. And so you got people turning the game off, and you have people who don't know what the hell happened to the next day.
Yep.
Well, you missed a fucking game.
You
Let
missed
me
it.
tell you, I missed a game because I had the opportunity to go, and I told my mother no. I told my mom
That's
no,
tough.
and I watched that game at home, and I was playing MLB The Show, and I should have went.
Yeah, that's tough.
God, I should have went. But look, me and the wife had a great day relaxing at home. We needed that.
Same. We did the same.
Yeah,
We needed
yeah.
it so bad.
Yeah. So, I mean, holidays are coming up. Easter's coming up this weekend. Snuck up on us. I had no fucking clue.
I know.
Easter was this weekend. Zero clue.
Dude, I'm telling you, it got here so fast.
Somebody was saying, yeah, I'm taking off Easter weekend. And I was like, oh, shit. Okay. And they were like,
Yeah, it's
I started thinking about it. And I was like, hey, what you doing this weekend? He said, well, I'm off. And I went, you taking this off and Easter weekend? He goes, no, this is Easter weekend. I went, oh, fuck.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a fun one. But anyway, we will circle back to college baseball, to the anomaly that college baseball is right now. It is electric. But let's go to something else electric.
Yeah.
MLB. We are officially
Ooh.
in full season. We talked about it. Paul Skeens got shelled in his first fucking his first outing. We had a great first week. Mason Miller has debuted his new walkout song, and it is Blind by Korn. And if you didn't know who Korn was, go watch a fucking Padres game with Mason Miller coming out. The lights go out. I watched it from like MLB's point of view to where they had the camera on the field and everything. And then I saw another angle from the crowd. And all the lights go out. And you just hear and then you start to hear like you hear the cymbal tapping, and I was not a Korn fan.
Yeah.
I was not a Korn fan. I thought that they made okay music, but there's some people out there that are fucking 99 Woodstock Korn fans. And I've watched all of 99 Woodstock. It's on YouTube. You can watch it at any point in time. I've seen Kid Rock. I watched a lot of the Kid Rock, the whole set multiple times of Kid Rock 99 Woodstock. I watched a little bit of the Korn one. They are electric live, but like as far as like riding in a truck, like don't necessarily turn them on. But then Mason Miller comes out.
Yeah. And
this song, I mean, you just hear the deep just screaming, "Are you ready?" And when you hear that, I mean, crowd goes wild, and Mason Miller's jogging out, and you know as a hitter that you are about to face 102 to 103.
Fact.
And possibly hit 104. And also, you might not even see the ball coming. And you hear, like, you know that you're going to see that. Then you hear him come out the Korn, Blind by Korn, and you're like, as a hit, I don't want to go up to the plate. No. I don't. And it is absolutely electric, man. It is. Now, with that being said, our Red Sox, they drop a series, but long season.
Yeah.
Long season.
Yeah, we're not too worried about
Not too worried about it. Pete Alonso looks good in orange.
Man, I tell you, it's been a lot of fun to watch this opening week.
It has.
I mean,
now, I haven't watched too much because college baseball is going on. You know me. If college baseball is going on, I'm not a huge MLB watcher, especially at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, it's not on the top of the list of stuff to watch first when we got college baseball on.
Correct.
But I mean, at the same time, look, there's a couple little history things that I want to talk about. Japan superstar Muntaka Murakami,
someone that signed with the Blue Jays,
White
third
Sox.
baseman. Oh, White Sox, third baseman.
Okamoto signed with the Blue Jays.
That's it.
Muntaka Murakami with the
I hope
White
it didn't
Sox.
offend anybody by confusing another Japanese man.
Yeah, another Japanese player.
It's either Japanese or Korean. I can't remember if he played in KBO or the other one.
Let's just say overseas. How about that? Overseas player.
Asian.
Oh, sure.
That covers
Either way.
That covers a continent.
A overseas player signed.
An Asian man.
Yeah, okay. That signed with the White Sox, Muntaka Murakami. And dude, I tell you what. Him and rookie Chase DeLauter join a very small list.
I've seen clips like Chase DeLauter like going out there and he's
like
electric.
6'8".
Electric.
Just a fucking man
electric
out there. But what's crazy about DeLauter is in the minors, his most homers in a year in the minors is like either 6 or 8. He has 4 through the first weekend of baseball.
Right.
And here's the thing about Murakami and DeLauter is that they become the 3rd and 4th rookie ever to hit 3 home runs in the first 3 games of a season. The 3rd and 4th rookie ever.
Do we know who 1 or 2?
Yes, okay. Trevor Story in 2016.
Red Sox legend. No, I'm just kidding. He's a Rockies legend.
I was about to say Rockies legend.
He's
at
a
that
Rockies legend.
And Kyle Lewis in 2019 with the Mariners. Those are the other 2 to do it.
Really?
Yeah.
Didn't think Kyle Lewis would do that shit.
Dude, 4 rookies on opening weekend, opening day, whatever, their first three games of the season. Not the rookies' first 3 games, not get caught up in July in the first 3 games for a rookie. Opening day rookies to hit 3 homers in 3 games, in each of the 3 games, to hit a homer in each of the 3 games.
Yeah.
4. Now, it was 2 before this season. Now we have 4. Muntaka Murakami and Chase DeLauder.
Chase DeLauder plays for the Guardians.
Yeah, join that list. And he, dude, I'll tell you what, watching that Guardians team, man, that team's good.
And we did not pick them to win that division.
No, the Tigers are still going to win the division. I was listening to MLB radio today, MLB Network on Sirius XM. Not a paid promotion by either of them two, but somebody picked the Royals to have 101 wins in that division, and the Tigers to finish second behind the Royals.
Well, so here's the thing about the Central on both sides. The weaker teams are both in the Central. Or like in both Centrals.
Yeah.
Right? So you play them more than you play anybody.
Yeah.
Right? Now, here's what I kind of wish MLB would do. Right? If you do shorten the season, if you do. And I don't think you should, but if you did, the majority of your games, you treat them like college, to where your ranking matters depending on what division you play in. Right? So, and then you also have a divisional record as well. Like, so how SEC.
Well, they have division records.
Well, so do they?
It's not.
But they don't go by it.
It's not quite the same.
They don't go by it at
They
all.
go by it if it's like the
If
Blue
it's a
Jays and the
tiebreaker.
Yankees at the
If
end of
it's
the
a-
year,
if it's a
as it
tiebreaker.
was last year. They
Right.
finished with the same record, but the Blue Jays won the series
Right.
over the Yankees. So the Blue Jays got the number 1 seed. Yankees get in as a wild card.
Now, okay, but they technically didn't go by it because let's say the Blue Jays lost every series that they played against the Orioles, right? Let's just say, and let's just say they had they were 80.
Yeah, they don't do it like that.
You know,
it's
they
not
were-
ranked like that.
I know, but let's just say they were 50 and 30 in division games, and they had the same record as the Yankees, but the Yankees had a 60 and 20 record in the division, but the fucking Blue Jays beat the Yankees in the regular season. Like they have a better record just against the Yankees, then they would be above them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's
But
what
the
I'm saying.
Yankees would be above the Orioles.
That's what I'm saying. You if you play more games in the division,
Which
right?
they do.
You have like a division record, which places you in the rankings in that division. You don't go by your overall record. You go by your divisional record. You see what I'm saying?
I mean, it's a yes and no, but they don't do that in college either. You're ranked in your division by your divisional record, but you're ranked overall by your
Well, I'm
overall
talking
record.
like when it comes like tournament time, right? And then also it goes by strength of schedule too.
Yeah, but
so
we
like
don't-
let's say you
it's-
play in the AL East versus the AL Central,
Yeah, but it's a
right?
lot
It's a
different.
stronger
It's
conference,
still a lot
a
different.
stronger division.
It's still different because you only got 30 teams as opposed to 170 in D1 or something like that.
It's a lot.
Yeah,
It's a lot.
you got 162 games versus 56.
Anyway, I digress. It was just a thought that was in my head that I had to let out.
Yeah, I hear you.
My brain does a lot of things. It almost
Sorry.
called you at 4:00 in the morning,
I know you told me that,
and
That's
it
pretty
did.
great.
It did not because it actually worked.
That boy.
Yeah.
Speaking of things that are working right now, how about the Miami Marlins are off to a 3-0 start, including a walk-off last night to get them the 3-0 start? Like, holy shit.
Okay. So, don't make me call my father and get me my Florida Marlins gear back.
Dude,
Okay.
speaking of, hold on.
They
hold
wore
on,
the
hold on.
teal. They wore the
They
teal
wore 'em.
jerseys,
Yes.
and they should have. They should bring
that should be
all
an
of
everyday jersey.
The early 2000s jerseys from the Marlins should be every fucking day.
when they were the
But just-
Florida Marlins.
But just put the M on the hat.
But when they were the Florida
That is
Marlins.
it. Put the M with the fish on the hat.
Oh my
And then
gosh,
change
dude.
the jerseys back to. Don't wear that orange bullshit.
Their Twitter put out the old Florida Marlins logo with the F and the Marlin wrapped around it.
Yes.
Their Twitter put that out last night after the win. Like, dude, that uniform is so sick.
You
Oh
know,
my, it's so
Mr.
beautiful.
So, Mr. Kevin used to hate hate wearing the teal.
Really?
Oh yeah,
Oh, I love it.
yeah, because
I love
he
it.
thought he thought it made him look a little silly.
Yeah.
We'll say silly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he used to hate wearing the teal. He used to hate wearing it, and he voiced his opinion, and Dad made us wear teal like
All the time.
every Saturday. I think we had black jerseys for Sunday, but every Saturday was teal, and he
And
he
they're,
did not like it. I love it.
they're,
Give me the
dude,
teal.
it's,
I want the teal hat. I
I
want the
want-
teal old school Florida Marlins hat.
I want that jersey more.
I say old school. It's really not that long ago. I
No,
mean,
it's
it was
not that long ago.
15 years ago?
Yeah, something like that.
Or when did they change to Miami? That's the question. Because I know in like 03, right, they were the Florida Marlins. In 05, I think they were the Florida Marlins as well. I don't know. It was somewhere around there. When did the Florida
When
Marlins become the
did-
Miami Marlins?
Florida Marlins become the Miami Marlins right there.
Well, as we sit here, Cincinnati is throwing Chase Burns right now. What, bud?
My thing says I'm not connected to the internet, but I got 4 bars on your internet server right now. 15 years, November 2011. Am I still show? Do you have the video up?
I see it, yes.
All right, we're good.
I see you moving.
2011, November of 2011. So after the 2011 season, they changed their name.
Okay, so it was around, like I said,
15 years
2010. Yeah, so it was about 15 years ago.
But dude, that's so sick, dude. Like, I love it for the Marlins. I think it's great. Their big trade acquisition was sending Edward Cabrera to the Cubs in exchange for the Cubs' #1 prospect, outfielder Owen Casey. He's the one that hit the walk-off last night.
Yes, he also played for
So,
Team Canada and
he
hit a
did.
fucking dong shot.
Yeah.
He is Owen Casey he's an animal.
He has a chance to be a fucking superstar, I'll tell you
Yes.
that.
Is he a rookie?
Yeah.
Throw him
Yeah.
in the running.
Has a chance to be a fucking superstar, I'll tell you
Has
that
a chance
much.
to be
But
rookie of the year.
Let's talk about one more.
Wait, hold on before
oh.
you move on. So Marlins are 3-0 for the first time since 2009.
Yeah.
Guess who went 2-0 for the first time since 2007?
Ooh. The Nats.
No.
They took their series versus
Think AL. Think
okay.
shitty.
White Sox.
No. Same division. No, not same division. So not Central.
The A's.
Same division.
As the A's? The Angels.
Yes. Angels go 2-0 for the first time since 2007. The last time the Angels were 2-0, the first iPhone has not been released yet. The first iPhone got released in October of 2007. They went 2-0 in April of 2007. That was the last time the Angels were 2-0.
All right. Speaking of the Angels, did something just change on your screen, Coach?
It is changing as we speak. There he is.
Is he back?
Is
he back?
if he stays healthy,
Please.
which we know, Mike Trout has won an MVP every single year he's been healthy.
One more year.
Just give it to him. Give it to him now.
Baseball gods, please. I need one more.
If there was
out of Mike Trout.
was a comeback player of the year,
Oh.
if he wins MVP, he also wins comeback player
Well,
of the year.
yeah. I mean, look, this guy's got 20 plate appearances on the season. He has been on base 13 times of those 20.
For
This
those of you who don't know math,
he's got 2 homers, including they're both 403 feet, by the way. Lasers off the bat. This guy's got a
against
stolen
Houston
bag.
too. I mean, now
Yeah.
he hit him in the Crawford boxes, but like still, like it's
But 403 is beyond the Crawford box.
absolutely.
I mean, it is so freaking exciting, dude, to see a guy that we got to watch come up. The only reason he didn't win an MVP was because Miguel Cabrera went Triple Crown that year for the first time since whenever that
I
was.
think Albert Pujols was the last one.
But Miguel Cabrera was won the Triple Crown, and that's why he didn't win MVP. He came second that year.
Right.
This is by far one of the best players we have ever seen play this game.
Yes. For sure, top 5 of our generation
Yes.
that we've got to witness.
Yes.
Right? So he came in the league in 2014, 2013, somewhere around there. and he's just been, I mean, rookie of the year. Like, dude's been a stud. He just cannot stay healthy. Please let this year be the year with Kurt Suzuki that he can stay healthy. And if he does, this is an MVP Mike Trout. The way he is playing right now.
I
Also,
hope so
do not
bad.
be shocked if he gets drug tested 30 times this year.
Well, he's got a new.
I really wish he'd come out and just tell us how many times he's going to be drug tested this year. It's probably
Dude,
fucking 50.
Could you imagine? That would be hilarious.
He just puts like a tally mark on his Twitter account. Like, or just puts a number.
Oh my gosh! That would
Oh
be
my goodness.
hilarious.
Is that Henry? Who's the catcher for Pittsburgh?
Yeah, Henry.
Yeah, he just threw out Ellie.
Nice.
Stealing. Ellie didn't get the best jumps, but still throws on the money. Wow. How about Brandon Lau?
Dude, I love it.
Brandon Lau for this Pirates team is fucking insane.
If anybody needs to know what we mean by how good Mike Trout is, let me just hold on. Let me hide this first real quick. Dang it. You'll still be able to see this name. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit here so that you can't see who I'm comparing him to.
Why don't you just tell us, bud?
No, because it's the way I'm
I
going to
mean,
make.
you can just spout out numbers and then we can.
We ain't doing all that.
Oh, you got the what's the fuck the
The comparison.
yeah, that thing.
Yep.
I forget what they call it. With the stat
The stats or stat head baseball.
head. That's it.
All right. I got it. Let me just show everybody how good Mike Trout actually is that doesn't understand how good he is because he's been hurt a lot. Look at these numbers. Did it pop up on the screen yet?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Look at these numbers for how good this guy is. All right. Essentially is winning every single thing. And the things he's not winning, he's very slightly down by. Slightly down by.
Yeah, I mean slugging percent. I mean, that's the thing. If he plays in 110 every year,
Yeah.
he has every single one of these.
Yeah. Every single one of them. And for
11-time All-Star, 3-time MVP. Yeah. Is this Buster?
no,
Oh,
this is Aaron fucking Judge.
yeah.
If you need to know how good Mike Trout is,
it's so somebody posted,
that's how good he is.
somebody posted something the other day and it said I forget who it was, but they said that Aaron Judge is the best hitter in MLB, but also the last person I would want up
100%.
in the bottom of the ninth with 2 outs down by
If the
one.
game's on the line, Aaron
If the
Judge is
game's-
the last person I want at the plate.
But he's also the best player. He's the best hitter in MLB. It's crazy.
When
He
it
just
doesn't matter.
He just doesn't have the clutch gene.
Yep.
Plain and simple.
Fact.
So one more thing we're gonna talk about MLB wise,
Yeah.
right? Which we've hit on a lot that wasn't in the notes.
Well, we got a couple more things. 2 more things in the notes. I skipped over number 2.
Okay. 2 and 4.
Yeah, 2 and
I
4.
thought I was gonna go back to 2.
Yeah, let's go back to 2 real quick.
All right. So
can
the
kinda
Blue
run through this
Jays
pretty
Blue
fast.
Jays set a strikeout record
Yeah.
in 3 games with 50.
Yeah.
50 strikeouts. For those of you who don't know math, let me do a little bit for you. 27 outs in a game. Okay. 27 times 3,
81.
81. More than half of the outs that were made in the Blue Jays opening weekend were strikeouts.
Yeah.
That is insane. Even fucking old man Rivers, fucking Scherzer, is still doing shit. He's
And
still.
this is without Trey Savage. This is without Shane Bieber.
Which he threw a bullpen the other day and looked fire.
Mm-hmm.
Looked insane. So with he comes back, it's this because they couldn't fucking hit him last year.
No.
Could not hit him last year, and I don't think anything's changed.
Let's see.
We will. I mean, everybody's different coming back from injury and all. Like
Yeah.
it's not
And you got video on you now.
right. You have you have players. There's video of like Tony Gwynn sitting in a fucking video room with VCR tapes on every pitcher. Like that's how I imagine people are watching Trey Savage.
Yeah.
But with actual like a Netflix account that has all the fucking pitchers in MLB, and you can just sit there and watch it.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure we could all do that as well. I think so. Like NFL has this NFL Premium Plus shit where you can watch any play anytime, like you're watching film, and it's like a sky cam almost, and you can see the entire field.
Yeah.
And like so, Pat does a lot on his show to where he's like, all right, look at this play, and it is from the NFL Premium Plus or whatever the fuck it is, the package. You can literally look up 3rd and 11. Fourth quarter, this team has a ball, 4 minutes left. And it'll pull up the play from then on, right? And I want to know if, obviously, MLB players have access to that. I would like access to that, to where I can go watch a single pitch from any game in history without having to find the game and fast forward and all. Like, I would love to do that. I don't think there's technology for it. I don't think there's any type of service for it. We have breaking news.
We are on Joey Weimer watch with the Nationals right now. Breaking news out of Nationals baseball game. Joey Weimer has currently tied Carlos Delgado for the most consecutive plate appearances reaching safely to start a season since 1951 at 10. He's got 2 hits. He came in today with 8. He's got 2 hits in his first 2 at-bats. If Joey Weimer can get a walk, a hit by pitch, on base by error,
facing Tawan Walker too,
base hit. If Joey Weimer can get on base here, he sets the new opening record for to start a season.
most consecutive
Times on base to start a season.
Wow.
At 11. So we will keep you updated. We just turned the Nats game on, and
We're in the top of the 3rd inning, and holy shit, Dalen Lyle.
the ball was not going to be a homer.
Foul
but,
ball.
all right. The last thing we're going to talk about MLB-wise that has been a huge success and so much fun to watch is ABS.
How about CB Buckner getting fucking pissed off with Suarez?
As he should.
That was hilarious.
They challenged 6 times, and the Reds went 6 for 6
Yeah.
or 5 for 5.
No, so the Reds might have went 5 for 5 or whatever, but I think in that entire game it was 7 for 10.
Dude, he's
think it was.
pathetic behind the plate.
Now there was one umpire this weekend that was 7 for 7 on overturned calls.
Yeah, I mean, look,
I think the players are getting adjusted, like because there could be 20 the entire game, right?
Did you see the stat with the 10 oldest umpires in the league versus the 10 youngest umpires in the league?
10 youngest umpires did better.
Yeah, 10,
Shocker.
10 youngest umpires were like a 64% correctness or something like that, and the 10 oldest were a 39% correctness. But MLB actually posted to their X account.
Twitter.
ABS.
Thank you for pointing at me because I don't ever catch it.
I know. The stats over the past 5 days. So this is before today's games. So if you're listening to this, it's March 30th, before March 30th games.
Right.
Total challenges, 175 attempts with a 54% overturn rate. Not too bad, actually.
That is not too bad.
Catchers overturned 64% that they challenged. Batters overturned 42% of their challenges. And pitchers, shockingly, only had 5 attempts, 5 challenges.
Yeah.
And they overturned 40% of, so they overturned 2.
Yeah. So there's a lot of pitchers that were out there that were like, yeah, I'm letting my catcher do it because he knows the strike zone better than anybody.
Yep.
I forget. I think it was Mizorowski. He did an interview on Patton. He was like, they're like, are you gonna make any challenges this year? He's like, no. He said, I'm letting my catchers do it. He said they know the strike zone better than me. We think everything's a strike.
Yeah.
Right? Like they frame it so
I was about to
well.
say, framing so fast.
They frame it so well, so fast. We think everything should be a strike. So I'm letting my catchers do it.
Well, Chris Sale came out immediately and was like, I won't challenge a ball either. Like, I refuse to make any challenges this year. So,
Yeah.
but, CB Buckner has
What was that? Was there flames on that ball?
No, it's because of the. It's like the other game that the Yankees game, the opening night Yankees game. They're putting a screen. So that ace yard sign is not what's actually back there. The cameras are putting. That's why it looks animated. The cameras are putting that on there. If they ever go to like a third base or first base shot, you'll see what's actually on the walls back there, but it's not that, and that's why it looks like that. But what were we talking about? Oh, CB Buckner. CB Buckner's always been horrible. He's always been a terrible home plate umpire. All right, he's always had Angel Hernandez.
Well, so somebody also posted that, said
Covering
it's
it.
a shame that we didn't get to catch an error with ABS and Angel Hernandez.
I mean, look, it's CB Buckner gets all of, because of how bad he was, right? So he gets a lot of the heat for this opening weekend. I mean, Cameron Maben, former MLBer, former MLB outfielder, Cameron
MLBer.
Maben. Yeah. He came out.
Major League Beer.
Yep, Major League Beer. Cameron came out, and Boston Strong put out, CB Buckner should be suspended after this game. Holy shit, how bad he's been. And this is games that Boston was losing whenever we were making these challenges.
Right.
Like, they were losing. And Cameron Maben quoted it, and he said, long overdue. And then another one came on later with Cameron Maben that he quoted, and it was Reds Daily
Yeah.
that posted and said CB Buckner could be the worst ever to do it. Through 8 innings, the Reds are 5 for 5 on challenges against him. And Cameron Maben quoted this one and said, finally, ... As an ex-player, this is long overdue.
That's crazy.
And
I want to know how many times CB Buckner fucking he tossed Cameron Maben.
this is something that Major League Baseball has to pay attention to, because however many games you get behind the plate, if you are bottom 10 in the league,
Yeah.
you do not deserve to be in the postseason whatsoever.
Yeah.
We saw last year that 89th ranked umpire behind the plate.
Not allowed.
No, was umpiring a postseason game.
Oh, okay.
The 89th ranked umpire in the league.
Oh, but yeah, and the top top 5 umpire was
We're all out in
not-
the field.
Yeah, no, I thought he wasn't allowed. It was something to do because he was like a Phillies fan or some shit, and he wasn't. I forget what it was, but if I remember correctly, there was an umpire that was like top 5 in the league behind the plate, and was not allowed to fucking umpire a game or some shit in the World Series or something. I think it might have been the World Series. Don't know how they got in here.
I think I got it.
Well, let's hope, bud.
Maybe I didn't. I don't see nothing on my hands.
It was a dragonfly.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, ABS is doing wonders for the league right now.
I love it. It's been fantastic. I mean, look, the Reds game with Geno Suarez
I watched
challenging 2 in a
both.
row,
2 in a row and won them both.
40,000 going insane.
Going ape shit, dude. It was fucking awesome.
Here's the good thing. I was listening to, as I do every morning and every day on my way home from work, MLB Network on SiriusXM.
I was listening to Blind by Korn.
No paid promotion here, but I think it was Danny Wexelman talking, and she was saying,
It's a girl?
yeah, she's very, very good.
Good or
No good.
just good?
Yeah, just good.
Okay.
She ain't LS. She ain't LS. But she's very good, very knowledgeable about the game. But what she made a great point that I never even thought about. She said, I'm going to paraphrase this a little bit, but she essentially said, we are in a generation where the young generation that we're trying to attract to the game, right? We're trying to make the games quicker, do all these fun things, Players Weekend, do all these things to attract the younger crowd, right? We already have the boomers. Those they love watching a game for 3 hours, sitting back, chilling.
And they're
Right.
almost
Yeah, they're almost gone. So you're trying to attract the younger crowd. And she said, when you're trying to attract the younger crowd,
Bella just stuck her
This-
head in there.
this whole generation, all they know how to do is be phone first, right? Anywhere you go, drive up and down the street and look to your left or right, everybody's fucking scrolling on their phone. Like every single person. Okay, this is a phone first society that we live in.
Phone eats first.
and she said,
I've taken pictures of my meals before. They're
"Oh
pretty-
yeah, phone eats first for sure."
But I cook a lot,
Yeah.
so like I'm very proud of my shit.
Yeah, you got to. She said what she loves about ABS more than anything is that it involves the crowd. They get into the game because you never know when it's going to be challenged. And so it takes the phone, it takes looking down, scrolling all the time, and puts it in your pocket or on your lap, and you're paying attention to the game
Yes.
because you never know when you get challenged. And anytime, it's like Pat said, I think it was for opening day on Pat's show. He was talking about, the umpires have always been the authority. And what has anybody wanted to do to the authority of who they work for or who they're in with? You want to punch them in the face sometimes.
You want to be Stone Cold Steve
And
Austin?
now you can embarrass them on live TV. You can hit the helmet, and it can get overturned, and you got 30, 40, 50,000.
Stone Cold Steve Austin was the first one to do it.
Yeah.
Okay, he was the first one. He beat the fuck out of Vince McMahon.
The Mr. McMahon, I watched it again last night, actually,
Yeah,
on Netflix. Fantastic.
it's great.
Fantastic.
It's great. Too bad he had to go.
Yeah.
Too
But
bad.
yeah, I mean, that's what you get to do. You get to punch a boss in the face. Like, that's what everybody dreams of, essentially.
That is why the Attitude Era succeeded
Yeah.
so well, because of the Stone Cold McMahon feud, and then like The Rock joined the Authority, and you go after all that, and you're like, holy shit, like this is what everybody, and they even said that. I think they said that on like it might have been like the Monday Night Wars, right? There's a documentary out there about the Monday Night Wars between WCW and WWE, and it shows like the ratings and everything. I actually have it on DVD. That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy to think I own anything on DVD because I have like 200 fucking DVDs and nowhere to put them in my house because I don't have a fucking DVD player.
Yeah.
None.
They're gone.
Anyways, so you have the guy, the blue collar guy that wants to he wants to beat the fuck out of his boss that he does. And that's why they succeeded so well in the 90s. But then also there were probably some people that actually did beat the fuck out of their boss because they got inspired. Right?
Well, I mean, and going back, taking this back to baseball.
Oh yeah. That's what we're talking about. You know me.
It involves everybody because they're so pumped to see something so bad get turned their way. And we've watched Angel Hernandez. We've watched CB Buckner. We've watched many of umpires be very bad behind the plate.
Yeah.
And like for years, we've had to watch our favorite teams get absolutely railed because of
And not in a
bad
good way.
umpiring. Yeah.
Not in a
I mean, I
good
showed you that Joe Nathan strike 3 call for his 250th save against Ben Zobrist. Like, the game was on the line. There's a guy on base.
Yeah.
1-run game with Zobrist up. Like, game was on the line.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of those things, we had our first ejection with Twins manager Derek Shelton gets ejected because he thought that Helsley took too long to tap his helmet or tap his head
I did
to
see
close
that.
the game, which he didn't.
Yeah.
If you go back and watch it,
Which
he
it's
did
stupid.
it twice.
You have 2 seconds. It's stupid. You have 2 seconds.
Yeah, and umpires have already let it kind of slide a little bit because we've seen you're not supposed to make any movement. And we've seen runners on what they thought was ball 4 get called strike 3. They're halfway down the line, tapping their helmet the whole time they're walking down the line. You're not supposed to be able to do that.
Right.
Like you can't make a movement toward the base and then challenge within your 2, even
Well,
if it's
you
within
know-
the 2 seconds.
Well, like David Ortiz, he tossed his bat before the pitch was even thrown on a ball 4 before.
Yeah.
Right. You have guys like that to where like, hey, I know this is about to be a ball. Like I can see it coming in.
Yeah.
So I'm just basically gonna. All right. As soon as it's about to cross the plate. All right. I'm dropping my shit and I'm going. Like they'll start before the umpire makes a call. They're already taking off their shit. Right.
Speaking of CB Buckner and bad umpiring, Yankee fan. So obviously Red
John
Sox
Boy?
hater, John Boy,
yeah.
put out his video 4 hours ago.
I do like him.
Oh no, me too.
Big
It's
fan.
a 10-minute video, and I haven't watched it, but I can read the caption here. It just says umpire CB Buckner had 5 strike zone calls overturned, and there could have been 15 more. A breakdown, and it's a 10-minute breakdown.
Okay, so that's the thing. That's what I was saying earlier. These players they're not I guess accustomed. They're nervous. They're nervous to call it because you only have 2. You only have 2 a game. And especially hitter wise, I feel like catchers are more like in tune with it.
Yeah.
Now, you told me that hitters were 40 something percent successful.
Yeah.
43?
Yeah. Catchers were 64 and
Yes.
hitters were 40.
No, catchers were 54, I believe.
No,
No,
60.
64. Okay. And
Yeah.
hitters were 40 something.
Yeah, I
I'm
deleted it.
curious
but let me- I
to
can pull it
see.
back up
No,
and
it's
see.
okay. I'm curious to see what percentage of the hitters were also catchers. That's what I'm curious to see, because
That's a good question.
the catchers know the zone. I mean, you obviously you sit back there. You've been sitting back there your entire career, like college, even like you don't just become a catcher as a major league baseball player,
Correct.
right? You might pull like a Brett Phillips that tries to become a pitcher, but you still don't.
Joey Gallo.
Joe, one of my favorite fucking players,
Who's
Joey Votto.
who's the lefty that was a center fielder that got the yips and became a pitcher for the Cardinals. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Oh my
fuck.
gosh, dude. The center fielder for the Cardinals.
Yes, back in the
Left-handed
day.
pitcher.
Back in the day,
Oh my gosh.
it's not Lorenzen.
Anyway.
Lorenzen's a righty.
I mean, Lorenzen is an outfielder / pitcher too.
Right.
So.
He actually, who was the one that made like the diving catch or sliding catch in
That was
left field?
Lorenzen.
It was Lorenzen.
Rick Ankiel. Rick Ankiel.
Rick Ankiel.
Rick
Okay.
Ankiel.
Yes. And he was a stud too. At
Yeah, it's
both.
killing me.
At both, he was a stud.
Yeah, he threw like 98.
Yeah. Dude, Jeff Francoeur could have been a great pitcher
Yeah.
if he could have got his shit under control. I'm curious to see how Braswell's doing
I can tell you.
because he's supposed to be a pitcher.
Has the season started though for minor leagues
I
yet?
think. I don't. I would assume because they go to spring training at the same time, and then you send them down. Yeah, it has because fucking what's his name?
This says
Connor-
Kansas. This says Kansas City signed him as a free agent shortstop to a minor league contract.
Okay. Well, the only reason I say it started is because, what's
He
his
does
fuck-
not have any minor league stats at the moment. I don't
Okay.
think minors have started yet.
Connor Griffin's doing great in AAA.
Yeah, you're right. He started
Yeah.
opening day for him.
Yeah, he
so-
started opening today for in AAA. Dylan Cruz did as well. I mean, it's not.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, like there's stats on these
There's
guys.
nothing on Braz though.
Now, if Brad started in like AA, they might start a little bit later. I don't know how all that works.
Hey, speaking of bad starts to the season, how about Mets big signing? 3 years, 126 million, 42 mil a year. Boba shit. He's 14 ABs. He's 1 for 14 with 8 punchies.
I've read an article that says that the Mets are pissed. The Mets fan base are fucking pissed, and you know how brutal they are.
I also on MLB Network today.
Okay.
They said they kind of understand why he's off to such a slow start. His previous look, this ain't no fucking excuse for me. You're a Major League Baseball player. You've led the league in hits like for the last 6 years, unless you got hurt. This ain't no fucking excuse for me. But essentially, spring training this year, he's had like 36 at bats or something like that, 38 at bats, somewhere around there. They said in all of his past spring trainings, he's had upwards of mid 50s, 60s at bats, and that could be why he's off to a slow start. Fuck that. You're a Major League Baseball player.
Yeah.
Like get you're one of the best. You get paid $42 million a year.
You're
one of the best.
You had 36 at bats. Okay. What are you doing the rest of the time?
Yeah.
Are you in the cage?
Are you on the backfields seeing live BP?
Yeah.
Like
Like, are you doing anything extra? And like that's we say it all the time, doing the extra thing. And kids first, we've already said get your parents' permission, but like kids, if you're tuning in for some fucking reason,
thank you.
we appreciate it. But like also, the extra work you put in is the difference between good and great.
Practicing twice a week don't get you great.
No, it doesn't. Going to your practice and giving 100% does not make you great. It makes you a good player. Makes you a very good baseball player. Makes you a AAA player at best. If you play tournament ball, it makes you a AAA player at best.
Yep.
If you play Little League, it makes you a state champion at best. You won't get past regional. It's the integrity. It's the shit when no one's watching.
Yep.
That's what makes you a great player. If you're like
What are you doing that nobody talks about?
Coach Shake at Dutchtown, I don't know if he still does this, but whenever we were there, the batting cages were open 24/7
100%.
and the lights were on.
Oh, I snuck into the batting gate. I did. Well,
No,
I say
Shake
snuck in.
Shake would leave the gate open, and there was always bats and balls. He kept the good bats locked up. But
Yeah.
if you wanted to bring your own bat, you could. But there was always 2-3 crates of balls for 2-3 batting cages, and we would go at fucking midnight.
Yep.
We were bored at Aiden's house. We'd walk.
If you wanted to be great, you did what you could to be great.
Now I say all that to say I wasn't great, because there was also times where it was midnight, we were bored, and we just started drinking. Not underage, we were 21 in high school. Anyway, but or I'm so old that it was drinking age was 18. I mean, fuck. But
Your
like
parents are around. You're good.
they knew,
That's what I'm saying.
they knew.
Yeah, they know. They gave it to you.
They know now. They
gave it
didn't
to
know
you.
then.
They gave it to you.
No, that's contributing to minors, dumbass. What are you talking about?
They knew. They knew.
I'm not trying to get my dad in trouble. He's about to retire.
You drank Old Duels. It's all right.
No, I'm not even gonna admit to that. That's stupid.
Nobody drank anything.
No, legally,
Fun water.
legally,
Yeah, fun
we
water.
didn't drink anything legally.
Yeah.
Anyways, kids, eat your parents' permission.
Speaking
But
of,
like Shake kept the fucking batting cage. Like go.
One more guy off to a bad start, and then we'll switch
Because we
this
are
over.
50 minutes.
Yeah,
in, by
we'll
the
switch
way.
this over to LSU. Kyle Riley, 2 for 15, 10 punches.
I saw
Talk about him
somebody-
for a second. I'm going to piss, and then get
So
more
yeah,
beer and
so
talk
somebody
LSU.
put Kyle Riley, since he didn't shake Randy's hand, he is like 1 for 17. Like it's not good. It's not good at all. I don't understand why he's not doing good, but I think it's because people finally found a way to pitch to him. Last year should be studied, but also it's 3 games in. 3 games in. Don't panic, Mariners fans. Cal will be back to his prominent. Now he's playing great catcher. He's playing great defense. He's doing great things, but it's just on top of that, he's just not. He's not hitting. He's not hitting well. Now Mariners, Mariners are going to be the Mariners, and this is the exact reason why Mariners finished with 88 wins, with the Astros being also at 88 wins, and also the fucking Rangers at 86 wins. Like this division
Hope not.
this division's tough. It's tough. It really is.
Considering picked the
it's-
Astros finish 4th.
Well, but I'm saying like this is why this division is always comes down to the last game, because you have guys that should be performing that don't perform till late,
Yeah.
right? So Mariners fans, don't panic. Like Cal will be back to
If anybody
mid-season
knows
form pretty soon.
if anybody knows about a player that doesn't perform early and performs late, it's the Mariners, because Julio Rodriguez put his before the All-Star break numbers versus his after the All-Star break numbers. You would think if you just looked at the after All-Star break numbers
if you
in his
looked at-
career,
Just like the month of August alone.
this dude is the best player we have ever seen in all of baseball history.
Shohei.
No, the best.
Shohei's good year round. He's already nuked. He's already hit a home run. Shohei is the best player, is the best baseball player to ever hold a bat and hold a ball. Shohei Ohtani is the best baseball player to ever live.
I just can't do it yet.
It's
Can't do
been
it yet.
how many years and how many MVPs and how many World Series?
I can't do it yet.
Shohei Ohtani is the best. When
I-
can you?
I get
you-
it.
When can you do it? What makes you do it? He's won what? 3 MVPs, 4 MVPs.
Yeah, but
He won 1 just hitting.
that was a record 50-50 year.
Okay,
Kyle Riley should have done it last year.
he should have won MVP last year, but that's an AL. That's besides the point.
What am I looking for?
He won back-to-back MVPs. Shohei Ohtani is the best baseball player to ever get on a fucking field. Oh, Babe Ruth. Oh, eat a dick. Babe Ruth couldn't fucking sniff Shohei's fastball, much less his fucking curveball.
Oh, I don't know why I did that. That was stupid.
What?
You didn't hear me go.
Babe Ruth
Oh
was too
my
busy eating hot
gosh.
dogs and fucking smoking cigars in a dugout.
All right, this is what I want.
Shohei's had a baby, had a dog, which Decoy is a great fucking name for a dog. Maybe the dog stole the money. Decoy. Dude, he just foreshadowed the whole fucking
my
thing,
God.
and no one picked it up.
He was talking to us actually.
You heard it here first, folks. Shohei's dog is a millionaire.
All right, let me just put this on the board because
Oh, Weimer gets out.
he tied the record.
He grounded out to the fucking
Dang.
pitcher.
Felt the pressure. All right, here's how long Shohei has to go.
He looks 12. Okay. All right. Hold on now. Let's have a timeout.
Look,
Let's
you
have a
said the
timeout.
best guy to ever put a bat in his
Can
hand.
you zoom in on that?
Time out.
Can you zoom in on that? I just want to see how close he is.
Oh, wow. Hold on. Okay, here we go.
Jesus Christ. All right. So, okay. The best hitter to ever grab a bat is Barry Bonds. I will admit it. I will admit when I'm wrong. It is Barry Bonds. Okay? But Shohei is in his own category because he can do both.
He can.
The best, that's what I'm saying, the best baseball player to ever.
Okay, so you asked
Grace
me.
the field.
You asked me when I can admit that myself. I will admit that as the best baseball player ever when I see Shohei give me a full season, 150 plus, offense and pitching. He has not done that in his career. He's
but
undergone
is
two
that-
Tommy John surgeries.
I thought it was 3.
Maybe it's 3.
I thought it was 3.
It's multiple TJs because his body craps out on him. And I get it. That's why these numbers, I get it. But at the same time, when you're wanting me to put a guy as the best player to ever play the game,
But player. Barry Bonds was the best fucking DH to ever play the game. Will you,
DH. This guy was a permanent outfielder.
not late in his career? I mean, he's also in his fucking 40s.
I was about to
still.
say, Shohei's a permanent DH every 4 days out of 5.
Okay, will you admit though that Barry Bonds may or may not have been on a substance?
I don't care.
I'm just asking.
I don't care.
So I'm also with you. I don't care either about substances because you still have to see ball, hit ball.
Yeah, that don't bother me. Whatever.
Now, but
And
when
he
you do-
used the
but-
smallest bat ever,
He did. It looked like he was swinging like a fucking.
toothpick.
It looked like he was swinging a 28-inch bat,
This is a guy that never stepped out the box. Barry Bonds never stepped out the box.
only to walk.
Yeah, to walk and round the bases with his MLB career leading home runs
So-
title.
That's it. Look, it's a tough one. It's tough for me.
I'll put it this way.
I'll
I'll put
admit
it-
when I'm wrong.
I'll put it this
I
way.
think Barry Bonds is the best hitter to ever play the game. Tony Gwynn is second.
Pete Rose
Pete Rose,
is up there. That's probably top 3.
I would say Pete Rose and Tony Gwynn are tied for second.
That's probably top 3 of best hitters of all time.
I lied.
Hitters.
I lied. Pete Rose is number 1 because he obviously out-hit everyone, and his record is still not broken.
He did.
That it's a record.
Yeah.
You have to respect that. He's number 1. Barry Bonds.
He out homered everybody. That's a record.
Barry Bonds is number 2 then, and I'll give Tony Gwynn number 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
If Tony
you asked
Gwynn-
me why,
If Tony Gwynn doesn't get fat,
those numbers are why.
if Tony Gwynn doesn't get fat later in his career,
If Shohei can give me a full
which you think he had some problems
150 plus, I'll even go 145. Give me 145 plus.
for
That's
how
a
many
full
for how
season.
many straight seasons?
Multiple. I need to know that you.
What's
if
the
you're gonna
number?
be, if you're gonna
2,
be
3, 4.
the rest of your career,
Oh no, he's fucked.
you cannot undergo another Tommy John surgery and be a hitter only and be considered the best baseball player ever. Sorry, can't happen. Can't happen.
So you cannot admit just because he does both and does both very well.
He does. I wouldn't be surprised if he won Cy Young this year.
Ooh.
I wouldn't.
That's-
I'm dead.
that's
I'm so serious.
You know what's
right
crazy? That's a pick that I've never thought about.
now. I would not be surprised if he won Cy Young.
If
this
Skeens
year.
doesn't bounce back, Skeens has to bounce back.
He will.
I think you would think.
Yeah, I'm not worried about.
Speaking of Skeens, let's pivot. Let's go ahead and move on. MLB's fantastic. It's they're having a great season so far. It's early. It's very early. But you know what's not early? You know what's in mid-season form? LSU baseball. LSU baseball, we beat Kentucky. Finally, we get a fucking series win.
Yep.
And then now you have to go to Tennessee.
Yeah, we're not worried about that. Kentucky.
To Knox. I know, but I'm saying you have to go to Knoxville now after coming off a win against Kentucky, after things got heated, after things just they went your way after game 1. Game 1 did not go your way. You gave me a little cheat sheet with some stats, and I love you for it.
You're welcome, bud.
Game 1,
Do what I can.
7 walks, 7 Ks, pitching staff, right? Game 2, we had 3 walks, 10 strikeouts, and we won that game convincingly.
7-0.
Yes. Then you go to game 3, 10 walks, 10 strikeouts, and we had to battle for that one. 17-10 was the final in game 3.
Coach, let me ask you something. So we've talked about it multiple times on the show. We've taught it. We've been taught it. Game 1. What was the final score of that game? 7-4.
Okay.
How many walks did we give up?
7.
Okay, I just wondered. Game 2 was an exception. We had 3 walks. We gave up none. Exception there.
Yeah, it was great.
William
We got
Schmidt
it.
was phenomenal.
William
with a guy
Schmidt
on
was
base.
electric, and I needed to see it from him, and he gave it to me. I am all in on William Schmidt right
In
now.
fact, one of the announcers even said, I think it was the 5th inning, he was like, I think William Schmidt is purposely putting the guy on base because he pitches better with a guy on base.
I wish we had a Saturday, Sunday, Monday series to where we can throw him game 1.
Dude, I'm telling you. But, all right, so game 2 was kind of an anomaly here. 3 walks, no runs. But William Schmidt was phenomenal.
You can give up 3 runs
Yeah.
or you can give up 3 walks and have 10 strikeouts, and you're good.
And you're good.
Right.
What was the final of game 2? I mean, game 3. I'm sorry, game 3.
17-10.
How many walks did we have?
We had 10.
Now, did all 17 of these walks score? No.
Absolutely not.
But walks are runs. When you put the pressure, when the defense turns the
Kaysen
offense
walked
to
the first
defense,
2 guys.
Yeah, when we talk about it all the time, the defense needs to put the offense on defense.
Right.
When you can do that, the opposite is true. When the
Correct.
offense continues to keep pressure on the defense,
Yep.
they feel like they have to go on the offense, and now you start pressuring for you're playing infield in early in the games, which means that weak grounders are getting through, which wouldn't normally get through. You're
Right.
you're forced to throw more strikes because you can't spike a ball because God knows we don't have a catcher that can block one. Even though after the first inning or two, Omar looked really good the rest of the game blocking balls. You can't throw anything high because we're going to fucking miss them. And so you keep so much pressure on the defensive team that the defense now feels like they have to go on the offensive,
Yeah.
and they're more aggressive, which means more pitches to hit, more fastballs to hit. Easier to play the game if you're on the actual offense at that point. So the opposite is true as the defense needs to put the offense on defense. You get ahead early in the count. You don't allow any base runners. You start forcing them to do more. And the opposite is true. The offense puts the defense feeling like they need to go on offense. And
I don't know if you saw starting with game 3, he was locked the fuck in.
Dude, so good.
He was locked in, and I think Cade might have lost his fucking spot.
Look, Cade didn't play. Cade
No.
didn't get a pinch hit at bat late in the game. Cade didn't come in off the bench. He didn't play first
And
base.
He needed that so bad. I think he'll start tomorrow against Southern.
Mm-hmm.
I think he will. But when I tell you, Cerna was locked the fuck in, he pulled a Liam Doyle.
Fucking pussy.
Yes.
Yes.
You saw it.
Yes.
Okay. So
Yes.
he's at bat. Let me paint the picture. So he's at bat right now, and they go to change pitchers.
Yeah.
Right, and somebody had just got on. I forget who it was, but somebody had just got on, and he goes and he steps in the box and he's looking at the pitcher, and all of a sudden, catcher gets up, starts walking, and the camera is on Cerna's face.
Yep.
Camera is here on Cerna's face. He looks at the catcher walking. He looks back. He sees the pitching coach, or he sees Mangione start walking on the mound, and then you see him turn to LSU dugout and start giggling, and go fucking pussy.
Yeah.
And he walks, and I went, "Oh my God!" I said, "He's about to hit a nuke. He's about to go yard." He did not. He did not. But I think he got on base. He got on base, and that's whenever I think DC ended up scoring, or he hit the home run, or something.
Yeah.
But man, the boys are locked in at the plate right now.
I tell you, the most impressive thing for me was that you were down
7-0.
7-0. And you and me were texting, as we always do, every single game, except for Saturday. I was actually surprised. I was driving home from Lake Charles visiting little brother and his fiance.
I was boiling crawfish.
I know. And I'm driving home, and I look over at my wife, and I'm like, man, all the people that I text on game day and during the game, I haven't got one text from anybody yet. We're like 5th or 6th inning at this point.
Hands were dirty.
And she looked at me. She said, "Good. You don't know how annoying it is when we're driving somewhere and all I hear is zzz, zzz, zzz." And I'm like, okay, fair point. But
My bad,
still,
Victoria. I'm so sorry.
no, it's not just you.
Yeah, it's the other pussy that
But dude,
doesn't know ball.
I got all these. Ended up like getting to the house, and we started texting about Saturday's game. My buddy texted me how Schmitty looked. I got a couple of other texts after the game was over, asking about like a recap, stuff like that. So, but it was so funny, dude. Like, I think the biggest thing for LSU and what could turn this season around and what should turn this season around is you were down 7-0 against number 19 on a Sunday, and everybody's sitting here that didn't watch the weekend. They're like, yeah, but it's a Sunday. You don't have all your best arms. No. Kentucky had all of their best guys in the bullpen because Friday night, old boy went 8, and you were up.
He dominated.
Yeah, 114 pitches.
He
dealt.
did very well.
He went 8. He was fine. You didn't have to use one of your best Friday. Saturday, you were down 7. You're not throwing one of your best down 7, which means Sunday you had your Sunday guy plus all of your top arms in the bullpen. And they used every single one of them, and LSU raked them motherfuckers. All right? That is a turning point in the season, if you ask me. I'm getting chills right now thinking about this because we said you needed to do something to win the series. Your key thing was win the series, no matter what it took. All right, we didn't know who was going to start Sunday, and you started Guidry. He didn't make it out the second.
No,
for the second time.
That was,
and
I had some people talking to me about that, and they were like, that was just disappointing by him. Like, he's supposed to be our guy out the pen, and I said, say that again.
Yeah, say those last 3 words.
Say those last 2 words again.
Yeah,
our guy out the pen.
Yes,
which is why.
But you were in. You loved it. And I told you, I'm not. I hate it.
I did.
Can't stand it.
I did love it, but it's only once you put it in the perspective, like, okay, like, who do we have left? Because we're winning this game now, and we need to shut it down. And you let Sheeran go, right?
And then you pull him.
Right
after we took the lead, he got an out, and then we pulled him.
Right. You pull him, and Grant, thank God, Grant Fontenot.
I think there was one more guy before Grant.
Because
Grant threw 2.
Was it not Coop?
It might have been Coop.
Yeah, but he like walked a guy and got pulled. Like,
yeah.
It was.
I don't have that game.
No.
I don't have
guy,
that game pulled
I don't
up.
either. But the guy before Cooper got pulled. Like, he walked a guy and he got pulled.
Yeah, I mean, dude, look, that was Santiago Garcia, I believe.
No, Santiago went a couple. He went an inning and some change. I'll pull it up.
I'm pulling it up too. I just typed it in.
Never mind, you pull it up. Fuck it.
But, dude, to win that game against a good Kentucky team, a scrappy Kentucky team, and you're down 7-0, dude. Like, it was just a game that you needed so fucking badly. Like, we haven't been down. That's our biggest comeback since March of 24 that we've come back a game being
Early.
down 7-0. Yeah. And, it's one of those things that can really be a game changer. I talked about it already. LSU was and LSU and Jay was dialed in this game.
Yes.
I told you to start the show. There was multiple videos out there on Twitter, on X, that was Jay Johnson's in every pitch. Somebody was videoing from underneath the overhang in the grandstand, videoing Jay all the time. Jay was screaming every fucking pitch at the hitter. Let's go. Get it. Like at the pitcher, I mean, like locked in. Jay knew what was on the line this weekend.
And
being
I'm
down
not saying it
7-0.
was his job, but I will say it was Tiger Droppings was on the line.
Leichenmeyer. Danny
Lakenmeyer. Yeah.
was after Sheeran in that game.
Yes.
But so you're down. Devin Sheeran comes in phenomenal. 2 1/3.
Who was right before Coop? I'm just curious.
Before Coop was Connor Bench. He got the one out. One guy that he faced got the out.
Okay. So
Connor
he got. I thought it was he walked the guy, but I was
no,
also
no.
playing. Like I said, I was also playing MLB The Show while I was watching the game.
No walks for Bench. Santiago Garcia went an inning. He walked 2. But so you go to Sheeran there, and Sheeran does this thing. 40 some odd pitches. He went 2 1/3, only 2 hits allowed, 1 earned run. Which, not so terrible versus this team. This team gets on base, put a lot of pressure on you. But the guy that I want to highlight the most, and it's a guy that I have been pumped up for a long time. We haven't really talked about him a lot because he hasn't really gotten a lot of run. But I hoping so bad that Guidry never starts again. And, who's going to start on Sunday? Well, you got Dax Dothy, who went fucking 8-1 last year with a 2.29 ERA. You got Jay Newt, that's got a ton of starting experience for LSU.
That's what I want, but also
you can do a bunch of things. If you want to go an inning at a time for every single bullpen piece that you got on Sunday, do it. I don't care.
If you have a good 1 and 2, if you have a good game 1 and 2, and you don't use a lot of guys, but the problem is you have to go into game 1 and 2 knowing, hey, I cannot use a lot of guys here. But if you have Kaysen that shits the bed again,
you always go into game 1 and 2 saying we're going to win this game and we'll figure Sunday out.
Right?
Because if you go 2-0, Sunday matters, but it really doesn't matter.
But if you go 1 and 1, and even like game 1, like say Kaysen goes 6, and then you throw Cowan for the rest of the game, and you lose.
How about Zach Cowan on Saturday? Heyo.
How about him out the gate on Sunday? Please do that.
Well, so this is what I was getting to. When you never start Guidry again, and your bullpen becomes Rizzy, who's looked really good lately. Sheeran, we know what Devin Sheeran can do.
Dominate.
Gavin Guidry out the bullpen.
He gets fucking...
Dude, he's got fucking arms and knees flying everywhere and throwing 100 at you.
You can tell he's uncoordinated, but he is at the same time.
Gavin Guidry out your bullpen. Zach Cowan out your bullpen.
Gavin can only throw 1, though.
And now you add 98 to 100 in Grant Fontenot.
Yeah.
That's the guy I want to highlight is Grant Fontenot, because what he did in this game versus this offense, 2 innings, 1 hit, 0 runs, 2 punchies, 0 walks. Let me highlight that again. 0 walks. Because this team walked 20 this weekend.
Yeah.
0 walks.
The only thing I didn't necessarily like about Grant's finish in this game 3 was the fact that after he treated it like they just won an SEC championship, and he threw his glove. Like yes, I understand you needed the series win. All right, and before you fucking correct me, I know that they needed this win and they were very happy that they got it. But also,
let me tell you why he did it. Let me tell you why he did it. Here's what I think.
I'm indifferent. I liked it, but at the same time, I was like, hey, kind of. It's the first of hopefully many
Yeah.
but it's still the first.
But hear me out on this one point. This is the only reason that I can come up with.
Okay.
Is because when you're looking, you talked about it at the beginning of the season before we start out. Who's going to be that 100-mile-an-hour arm out the bullpen? We don't have a Skeens, right?
Right.
We don't have those guys. That's Chase Shores, Hundo out the bullpen, right? And I mentioned Sheeran, and that was the only guy I could think of off the top of my head. Grant Fontenot, you haven't gotten a run in a game in a big moment yet. You just did it for 2 innings versus Kentucky.
Right.
You just proved yourself. And now you get out number 3 to lock the series up, going 2 innings, one hit, 0 runs, 2 punchies, 0 walks.
Yeah.
On a team that walks the world.
Yep.
You throw your glove right there as a I'm fucking him moment, and you can trust me in a big moment. And I just proved it to you. That's the only thing I can think of and the only reason that I can think of. And I understand the glove toss in a 7-run game because that's such a big fucking moment, dude.
No.
Like
I said,
I love that shit.
like I said, I'm indifferent. Like I liked it, but also kind of, it's one of those, to me, it's like a act like you've been there moment, right? Like you've been on this team. You know what this team can do. Right? So like I liked it, just the fact that like, hey, we got our first win and we had to fucking claw back to get this one. But then again, I'm like, okay, like you should have won that game. Yeah. You should have won all 3.
Well, and look, speaking of winning games and taking the series, I mean, as we talked about with both Oklahoma and Vandy, you're a hanging breaker with Gavin Guidry, your guy on the mound, from taking Vandy series.
Correct.
You're a misplay with defensive replacement Jack Ruckert at second base from taking the Oklahoma series.
Right.
You clutched up, down 7-0, turn your season around, win this game 17-10.
17 runs. Yeah.
One of the biggest moments that's not even talked about, I texted you, like, did you even see this? Because you weren't texting me you were playing the show, I guess, but in that eighth
I was
inning,
hyped up.
In the 8th inning, with bases loaded, we go wild pitch toward Kentucky's dugout, score 1. 1 or 2 pitches later, go wild pitch again towards Kentucky's dugout, and
Kentucky's
catcher slips as he's trying to like make a front hand throw here.
I think he slipped and then did one of
I don't know, like a little shot put kind of deal. I don't know.
He should have held it.
Yeah, I don't know where the ball
it.
went, but we score 1 in DC. They showed the outfield camera view. Derek Carroll was at second on this wild pitch.
Yeah.
Never thought about stopping. And DC scores from second. We scored 3 on 2 wild pitches.
I love it.
Dude, it was insane. And
that's what it was. Cerna scored first.
Yep.
And Carriel was right behind him.
Yes.
And it was the at bat that Cerna had. That's the one where he said fucking pussy.
Fucking pussy.
That's what I was thinking of.
That's the whole situation right there. And then let's just talk about the one thing that's all over the internet.
Holy shit.
Do you agree with it? Do you not agree with it? It doesn't fucking matter. If you're a boomer, you hate it, because my buddy was at the plant today in arguments with all the boomer. In fact, he texted me. He's like, man, give me your opinion about the bat flip, because I'm in an argument right now with a bunch of guys at work. And, oh, what a catch. Holy sheep shit. And I said, let me guess, you're in an argument with a bunch of boomers. And he said, yes, because the boomer generation, for whatever reason, hates the emotion of baseball. I love it. Ken Griffey Jr. said it best. Let the kids play. Umpires are ruining college, but NCAA allowing umpires to do what they do are ruining college baseball. Hang on just a second. But the bat flip. This was a moment. You are down, okay? You are down 8-10 in a must-win game. And Seth Dardar, who has been catching a ton of heat, including from you and me,
I didn't know-
SEC Player of the
say
Week.
It wasn't me.
Seth Dardar comes up, 2 men on, and goes bomb into the diamond deck and throws.
No. Over the diamond deck.
Launches back. Both, not one hand. He didn't finish one hand and then just throw it. He both hands on bat, reached down, launched into the air
Yeah.
at least 35 feet.
I thought it was 300, but
And
the
then
math is bad. I think this is 6 inches.
6 inches.
So yeah, 6 inches here.
yeah, and you know, there's a lot of shit about this right now, and even my buddy that texted me, if it was another team, I would have hated it. I would have bitched. I would have said he would have been tossed. I texted him back. I was like, I wouldn't have. I love that shit. This is so good for baseball.
So
It's so good.
So John Boy, okay, our beloved hated Yankee fan, he was on Pat McAfee, right? And so Pat literally asked him a question. He said, "We see a lot of like shit in, the WBC, like a lot of emotion, right? We see a lot of, and it's electric, right? It's WBC is hands down
It's amazing.
one of the best events in sports because you get to see all this emotion. You get to see the bat flips like that. You get to see everything without any repercussion.
Yeah.
Okay? There's no after that, there's no ball at the head. Like there's nothing. Right? It's just like, hey, we're playing for our country. We're having a great fucking time. I'm representing the United States of America. I'm going to do what the fuck I want, right? And it's great.
You're playing for something bigger.
John Boy said, I think we see, a little bit more of that. Like you see that with like the foreign countries, like you see that with Dominican, and you see that with Venezuela, and you see that with
Cuba and Puerto Rico.
yeah, Cuba and Puerto Rico, like the Spanish speaking countries, really. You see that a lot.
You don't see it with the United States. You,
You-
don't
you-
see it with Japan.
Well, you kind of see it with the United States, right? There's some players out there that do have that flair, right? He said,
None that were on this team.
but I tell you who doesn't need that, and it's college baseball. And hold on, and he said, go watch college baseball about 5 years ago, and he said they were unhinged, and I started thinking about it, and that's whenever you go back to the Louisville pitcher.
Fuck
I
you.
think
Fuck you.
Yeah,
Pussy. Fuck you. Sit down.
Sit down. Right? Like him yelling "fuck you" at another player. Like, I'm at a point where like I loved that when I was 17, 18 years old watching that. Right? But at the time, like now thinking about it, like kids are watching College World Series. There's a tournament in Omaha, right? Like for kids. And they go to these games and they watch that. Like you don't want 12-year-olds telling the pitcher to go fuck himself.
Why?
Jace.
Why?
Jace.
We're doing this podcast.
They're 12.
When we opened up this podcast, we said because it's sports and you don't not cuss in sports.
To an extent. I
mean, yes, to an extent, but when you're a grown man at 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
In a big moment like that, 100% bat flip,
See, but
throw the bat higher.
But the Louisville.
Jay told him to throw it lower, throw it fucking higher. But when the Louisville pitcher,
But what was the build up to that? That's what nobody talks about. And I don't know. I don't have the answer. I never went back and looked.
I
I don't
never
know.
went back and looked either.
Like, what was the build up
I
to
think
that?
that guy was
Because-
just a dick.
Because here's the thing about it is that hold on, what was Will Marcy for Kentucky, the left fielder, hitting fucking 7-hole.
Oh,
Every pitch he took,
Soto shuffle?
he thought he was fucking Juan Soto.
and then he struck out on a fucking.
And then he K'd up.
struck out looking.
Struck out looking, and then ball hit to him, went off his glove off the wall for a double. Like, fuck you. And
That-
you know what? You
Some-
should be able to tell
some-
him something.
Some of this shit is warranted.
And I think that's
some of it is warranted, but sometimes they are unhinged.
I think
These-
Seth
the
Dardar
the
didn't
problem-
get tossed because Jay made the point They are staring us down every fucking walk, every ball, every hit.
Yes.
They are staring us
Yes.
down, and y'all
Yeah.
are doing nothing about it.
They implemented these rules in college baseball. Basically, no fun. It's
Yeah.
the no fun clause, right? To where you cannot.
Jack Caglione hits a homer.
Yes. Well,
Robot.
it's because his fucking teammate got tossed.
Yeah.
For a bad toss. Like, it wasn't even a flip. It was nowhere near Seth Dardar's shit.
If
But
you do
these
it
umpires
towards
need
your
to-
own team,
The umpires need to yes,
No harm, no foul.
Yes, absolutely. And the great thing about LSU is the home team sits in the first base dugout,
yeah,
which is kind of not weird, but like we always third base dugout.
yeah, but it's normal. If you look at any MLB game, the home team's in the first base dugout.
Is it really?
Yeah,
Okay.
like watch the Phillies; they're gonna go to first base dugout.
Well,
When
it's only 2 outs.
I know. I was about to say when the inning's over, they're gonna go to the first base dugout.
But like it's one of those things to where like it's almost I don't know. Like I don't know how to feel about it because like I want the emotion.
Yeah,
Right?
You want the
I
fire.
do. I want the emotion. I want the fire. I want Jay Johnson coming out of the dugout and be like, "Hey, I'm fucking right here."
100%.
I want that. But then also like there's some times where I'm especially with an opposing team playing. Like if I'm watching a fucking Georgia Auburn playing and I see a guy hit a home run. Let's say Charlie Condon last year or 2 years ago or whatever the fuck he
Yeah,
played.
2 years ago. Yeah,
So 2 years ago, let's say Charlie Condon hits another home run, right? Because he hit
Drew
fucking
Burris.
he hit 100.
Yeah,
And-
Drew Burris,
Okay,
Georgia Tech.
right. You see somebody like that hit a home run, right? And he looks at the other dugout
Mm-hmm.
and spikes his bat.
Sure, it's warranted.
But if that's the first thing that was said,
Each team gets a warning,
right? Each team gets a warning.
and you're done.
But the problem with that is you ruin it for everyone else.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
We watched it before we started this. We watched Virginia Tech, North Carolina from last year.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and we saw the Virginia Tech player hit a home run, and I mean just let go of the bat.
And then
Right?
the catcher for North
the
Carolina.
catcher, that was the catcher's fault.
Yeah.
That was 100% the catcher's fault. But after that, both teams get warned, and now a player's fucking ejected.
But Virginia Tech, that was in the first or second inning.
It was the first inning.
First inning, and then in
Yeah.
the eighth inning, Virginia Tech puts in the pinch hitter. He
Right.
hits a homer.
He hits a nuke.
He bat flips him and turns back to the
He
catcher.
bat spikes.
Yeah, turns back to the catcher because, and bat spikes.
Right.
And
Like-
he gets
like-
tossed.
Like things get heated. So here's my
It's
point.
baseball.
Here's
Sports.
here's my point. It's either all or none, right? I'm not saying turn it to hockey and let them fight, even though that'd be fucking awesome.
That'd be amazing.
That'd be awesome. Meet at home plate and each stand in each other's batter box, fucking grab, and throw hands.
It's like 30 seconds.
Right. Or no, till someone falls on the ground, like hockey. Like seriously, hockey is till someone falls on the ground.
Yeah, I know.
But
It's great.
it's one of those things to where like it's either you allow it all or you allow nothing.
Yeah, but you can't.
And if you allow nothing, then Seth is ejected.
Yeah, but you can't do that. You
Why?
got to give a warning. It's just like Major League Baseball. Remember years ago when Kansas City played the Mets and who was the long hair? They called him fucking Thor. Syndergaard.
Noah Syndergaard.
Syndergaard threw behind what's his name in the first inning, first pitch, and
Gone.
he was gone. No warning. But
Fucking
then
Gosman did it.
the Mets couldn't get their payback because their pitcher would have been gone.
Right.
And that's the famous, that's a great video. Is that Terry? Not Francona. I know that Terry. Shit.
Manager?
Yeah. Called the umpires fucking cocksuckers and all.
Terry?
Yeah, it wasn't Francona. It was
Terry Francona was the only Terry manager I know
hold
of.
on.
That's the only Terry I know of, manager wise.
Thrown out after.
I don't know how to police it. Like I'm not a boomer by any means. Like I enjoyed the Seth Dardar bat flip. I enjoyed Jay coming out the dugout. But what I did enjoy was, like you said, like the fucking Soto shuffle and all that. Like they allow They allowed that, but then they get mad at a fucking bat flip toward your own team. So, like I said, either all or nothing. You either allow, like the first time old boy does a fucking Soto shuffle, you give him a warning
Yeah.
right there. And if he does it again,
Terry Collins.
okay.
That was his name.
But if he does it again, he's tossed.
Yeah, I mean, look, you can't.
You're staring at the pitcher while you're fucking doing it.
Yeah, that's the whole thing, dude. It's like, I didn't care about anybody else on Kentucky's team Friday, Saturday, or Sunday getting out except Marcy. It's the only guy.
Right.
It's the only guy who wants to get out.
Yeah.
Bro, you're hitting in the 7-hole.
Yeah, but
You're hitting in the 7-hole.
sometimes like 9 holes important.
And
You know what I mean?
7-hole.
Okay.
And you missed a routine.
7 holes.
You missed a routine fly ball. And you're going to have the audacity to stand in the batter's box at Skip Bertman Field at Alex Box Stadium and stare our pitcher down after a fucking ball is thrown. And then your stupid ass is going to K twice. You can ask my wife. She was sitting next to me. And this motherfucker K twice. And I jumped. Seat, bitch! Like,
I mean, look.
you know what? But at the same time, I will admit, if that was somebody on LSU doing that to the opposing team pitcher, I love that shit.
right. Yeah.
Andrew Fisher with Tennessee. No, Drew Gilbert with Tennessee. No.
Drew Gilbert against
I
Wright State.
love that shit. And
If
guess
you
what?
haven't seen
At
it-
the same time, there was one guy that I wanted to take a fucking seat every time he came up, and it was Will Marcy.
Yeah.
I didn't give a shit about the other 8 in the lineup. I wanted one guy.
Yeah.
Seat, bitch. And I said it both times he caved. I'm sitting on the couch watching, locked in. It's like
Yeah.
every ball that was thrown, I was like, look at this fucking guy, bro. And Victoria, my wife's sitting there. She's like, what happened? I was like, I'll show you in a minute. Yeah, I'm sitting watching. It's like, oh, strike, bitch. Dude, when Sheeran K'd his ass, oh my, K, bitch, see? I jumped, bro. Like, dude, that shit like made me
Well,
excited.
that's the thing. Like, and he struck out looking and did the Soto shuffle
Wally K'd, yes.
while he caved,
Oh
and
my
it was
God.
like he went forward, and when he went back, he went kick, and then walked towards the dugout. And at that point, I wish that I was sitting. Shout out to MMR, because MMR gave my mom great seats for Mother's Day last year, and I forget who the fuck we played, but it was senior day.
I would have got thrown out.
It was senior day. We were sitting second row behind home plate.
Yeah, I would have got thrown out. I would have seat
And
bitch every
dude,
fucking time.
No. I was a strikeout. I was going left, right, left, right, left, right.
Sit down.
Sit down! Loud as shit. And everybody around me is busting out laughing. And I'm so shocked that no one told me anything.
Dude, I'm telling you, bro. Like, it's just one of those things, dude. Like, you know, it's baseball and it's emotion.
I just don't know how I don't know how to feel about it. Like I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it so much as an LSU fan. I enjoyed everything that happened. But at the same time, like if we're policing this shit, you either police it all or none.
Yeah.
I'm a full supporter of let the kids play.
Yeah.
I am a full supporter of it.
100%.
If Bryce Harper goes fucking Yahtzee here, I want him to throw the fucking bat farther than Seth Dardar did because he's fucking stronger, probably.
And the reason why is because
I want him to throw it into the stands like a javelin,
you're trying to
Be
attract a young
like
generation.
Anchorman.
You're trying to attract a young generation, though.
Brick kills
Look
the guy
at-
that tried it.
Look at
Fucking
what NFL has done over the last couple of years. NFL realizes that they're trying to attract the young fan. They've allowed the show cleats. They've allowed the show dances. You used to get penalized if you did more than one thing in the end zone. Like a 15-yard penalty,
Yeah.
you know?
Well, you
now
still
you
get,
now you can dance. You can bring the hell.
Can
If the defense gets a pick
can't
six,
do more than 3 pumps.
yeah. Well, you can't do something degrading, but you can dance and you can.
You can't
celebrate.
go full TO and pull out a cell
Yeah.
phone.
But the defense gets a pick six, and the whole team is in that end zone.
Yes.
The whole fucking team, all 53.
Even no,
Like-
not a pick six, just a pick.
Yeah.
You could literally
They run
intercept
it
the
on the
ball.
side.
You could intercept the ball, fall down, somebody touches you. The entire defense runs to the opposite end zone.
Yes. The NFL has made it fun to watch. The NBA, if you fucking foul, shit's fucking boring as all hell to watch.
Yes.
I can't watch an NBA. I haven't watched an NBA game in 3 years.
Which
It's
is why
fucking boring.
Which is why LeBron is not the GOAT.
It's fucking boring. Well, I mean, you can make whatever case you want for that. LeBron's playing to the rules. Michael Jordan played to the rules. I mean,
I know.
it is what it is. But
I was just fucking with you because I know you're
this shit is like a foul right here. I touch you, it's a fucking foul.
I know.
It's so boring. It's stupid
I
to
know.
watch.
all I know
NFL
is that
has
Michael went up for a layup, got fucking hit, like punched in the face pretty much.
But that was the job back then.
I know.
Look at
and-
LeBron
but-
early in his career. Dude was getting fucking bear hugged and still making layups and
I
not
know.
complaining about it. I mean,
I
he's
know.
playing
We
to
can
what
have
the
that debate
rules are.
later on. I
He's
know.
playing to what the rules are. It is.
I
what it is.
know, but like every time every time LeBron falls on the floor, he says, "Where's the foul?"
Yeah, well, look up
I
NBA
get it.
history on who
I
complained
get
to
it.
the refs more than anybody. Guess who
I-
it was? His name starts with an M, rhymes with Eichel. Last name starts with a J and rhymes with Orden. Complained to the refs more than anybody in NBA history.
Majikel
Majikel?
Majikel Jacorden?
Yeah, well, I didn't say that, but sure.
Well, you said rhymes with.
Yeah, it rhymes with.
Oh,
But anyway, yeah, you're playing to the rules of the game. That's how it's done. So
one more.
yeah, I'm done. I'm ready. I think the wife's at home, so
Yeah, I know my
and we're
wife's-
like an hour and 40 in, so
Yeah, we are. We're hour 38. No, hour 36.
yeah. But anyway, I mean, look, I love the emotion of the game. I think it's playing toward the younger crowd. In my opinion, NFL, Major League Baseball has gotten it right into how to play and attract the younger crowd.
The MLB, yes. College,
I said Major League Baseball.
I know, but I'm just making a point. Like MLB, yes. College baseball needs to. First of all,
You got to relax the umpires a little bit.
I'm giving.
I don't need a Jared Jones at 1:30 in the morning hitting a walk-off dead center 4 million miles past the center field wall.
473,
and the,
if I
and the
remember
umpire
correctly.
pushing him to the
When the
line.
game's
And
over.
The game's over, and he turns around and he says to the umpire, "The game's fucking over. It's fucking over."
Yeah.
Like, don't come push me down the. If this is bottom of the first, sure, push
it's-
me down the line a little
Yes.
bit and let me go.
There has to
But
be
the
parameters
game
to it, right?
is over.
Yes. If you hit a walk off in the bottom of the ninth, you should be able to sit there for 20 minutes in the box and watch it.
Yeah. The other team should be able to go in the dugout, go down. They should have their showers, do their
Before
media
I
session,
round the bases.
and then I'll start the rounding of the
Yeah.
bases.
This should
Like,
be the longest
over.
walk. Yes. And
Game's
and,
over.
and that I understand. But it's the fifth inning homer down by 6.
Yeah, if you're losing and you celebrate a homer, get a life, dog.
But that's what I'm saying. Like that's the one that should be, hey, look.
It's kind of like the Tennessee guy last year they were down 8-0, and he pinched hit in the bottom of the 8th, and each pitch he walked on 4 straight pitches, but he pulled I can't even say Juan Soto because it was so above and beyond what Juan Soto does. I mean, every pitch he's talking shit to the pitchers. Like, dude, you are down 8-0 as a pitch hitter. You're not even a starter.
You want to talk fucking bat flips? How about every walk Kentucky had?
Yeah.
They bat flipped.
That's what I'm saying. Like, every ball that was thrown, they stared us down. Every walk that was had, they fucking stared us down. I mean, dude stood in the box and stared at the pitcher while he took all of his shit off whenever he walked. Kentucky got more shit on their bodies than they do fucking
LSU
Jersey.
has more restraint than I fucking thought.
I'm telling you. Which is why, seeing Jay Johnson be as fired up as he was.
I loved it.
Seeing Yeski coming out the dugout being as
Yes.
fired up as he was. Seeing the guys just embrace that shit, dude. Like, that game, that fire attitude, that fucking
Seeing
confidence builder was
freshmen-
what we needed
Seeing
so
freshmen
bad.
finally get a taste of, hey, this is SEC fucking
This
baseball.
is rivalry here.
Yes, even though Kentucky's not a rivalry, I wouldn't consider. Now here we go.
Not, but we hate them motherfuckers.
Now here we go.
Yeah, we got to close this up though.
Well, I know we do. Give me 30 seconds. Tennessee, be fucking ready. Be ready because the bats are hot. Kaysen will find his groove, hopefully, and we'll do what. So I'm off. I'm off Wednesday, Thursday. Thursday we'll do another show. We back. Are we? We back. We back. We're back, bitches. Wait, what are you looking for?
You know which one I'm looking for.
Okay.
Kiss that baby goodbye.
We back. So, all right. So Thursday we'll do another show. Okay. And Thursday we'll be in here and we'll be previewing Tennessee, LSU, and we will be talking so much shit. No MLB on Thursday. Straight LSU, Tennessee. Unless some shit happens in
unless
MLB.
something crazy happens.
Unless something crazy happens. But MLB, we will be talking about it. Or we won't be talking about it. We'll be talking LSU. LSU, Tennessee. LSU has Southern this week. Hopefully, we just go ahead and fucking stomp a mud hole in them.
Yeah, let's get this thing done in 7.
Yeah, get it done in 7.
Be done.
And we have fucking, I don't know, be done in 7 with a 20-3 score.
Yeah.
Like, and hopefully we score 20 in the first 5.
Yep.
Like, I want to see Daniel Harden get in the game. I want to see other guys get some at bats. I don't know who's going to start. It's Jaden Newt or Dax Stothy or fucking Reagan Ricken
Yeah.
at this point.
Reagan was in the pen.
or Marcos.
Reagan was in
passed.
the pen in the 9th.
Well, we don't know.
But Grand Fondo. Hey, yo.
Grand Fondo, thank you. Anyways, go ahead and close this out, Coach.
I loved how fast Grant works, too. He's like, he don't wait till the clock gets 0. He's
No, he
he's
don't
like
either.
18 seconds, he's
And
throwing the pitch.
when Kaysen had his really good game last weekend,
Yeah.
that's how it was.
Yep. Yeah, great weekend for the Tigers. We are glad to be up in here talking LSU baseball win. Jesus, if you've watched this over the last couple of weeks, you've probably noticed that this week has been a little more animated, I would say. This episode's been a little more animated.
None of us wore LSU shit.
than previous times. Coach Rob says nobody's wore LSU shit.
Okay. I cannot show the front of my hat.
I might have the Red Sox on, but I got the Tigers on too.
Yeah.
It don't match whatsoever, but it don't matter because it's my 2 favorite teams. So, yeah, we're pumped, man. Gosh, hopefully this is the turnaround that we needed. Hopefully this is the confidence builder that LSU needed. Hopefully this is the fire that LSU needed to be lit under their asses for the rest of the season. There's a long way left. Coach Rob said it best when we were down 7-0. I have multiple texts. There's a lot of game left. He said it 3 different times. All 3 times he said it, we went on an absolute tear. I think we scored 3 the first time. I think we scored 4 the second time. And I think we scored 3 the third time he said it. We went on an absolute monsoon of runs when Coach Rob was saying there's a lot of game left.
It was like in the 4th, too.
With that being said, there's a lot of season left. There's a lot of time left to still make your mark. And I think I truly do, man. 2 years since you've overcome a deficit like that. You did it at home. You did it against a ranked team. You did it against a rivalry. You did it when you were down. Like, you did what you needed to do with the bullpen. Gosh, I think this is the turnaround. I'm really crossing my fingers that this is the turnaround.
Me too.
You got your first SEC win out off your shoulders. You can take a breath. You can relax a little bit and say, we can win in the SEC. 2, even if we're down 7-0 versus a ranked team, you can come back. All right. Vandy swept Tennessee. Florida swept number 4, Arkansas in Arkansas. Crazy stuff happened this weekend. Let's hope the boys can keep going. We got Tennessee this coming weekend. They are 3-8 in the SEC. Currently sit below us. We're 4-6 or 4-5 in the SEC right now. So let's hope we can keep the streak going. Hope we can keep it alive. We go to Knoxville. It's going to be an absolute battle with the Tony V. Less Tennessee Vols
How are the Giants
this year.
doing?
So Giants are not off to a great start. So we will see how this plays out this weekend.
We will see Tony V,
I'm
head
pumped.
coach of Vanderbilt.
Yeah. Or Arkansas for DVA. But I'm pumped, dude. I
Either
am
way.
so excited for this weekend. I truly think that, I've said it a couple times. I think this was the turnaround LSU needed. This was the confidence builder that our Tigers needed. And so I'm pumped. I can't wait to see what tomorrow brings versus Southern. I can't wait to see what the weekend brings versus the Vols in Knoxville. It's going to be a hostile crowd. We know that. These two fan bases hate each other. Hate with a passion. Hate each other, regardless if Tony V is there or not. So it is going to be passionate. It's going to be hostile. It is going to be loud, but it's going to be 4,000 loud compared to 13,000 loud here at the box. So nothing that the Tigers can't handle. Looking forward to the weekend.
I can take off this weekend. We can go.
Thank y'all for tuning in. You know how this goes. I'm Coach Jace. That is Coach Rob, and we are your boys with Diamond Deck Discussions, and we will always be unfiltered.